Alright, so I'm back in the workbench to examine the product after the test run. Get a closer look at it also. So what you're seeing underwater were these two copper cables. Well, braided wires that I braided myself. I know it's beautiful. But I've got the zip ties there to maintain the separation between them, so they're not touching anywhere. Okay. I just stab them both through this piece of noodle I cut. And then all I did was, I saw some guys were soldering them. I just took a cheap mini USB, cut the tip off of it, strip the wire, had two wires in there, stripped them back with my fingernails, coiled them around one of these thick strands, and really one of them, I think it's a lot of Romex, and then I had a little piece of thicker gauge that I added to it for shits and giggles. Wire nutted it to one of the strands up here, taped everything together just to keep the stress off of that small, because these wires inside this USB are tiny. Here's a piece of the stripping from them. You can see they're tiny, so I don't want there to be a lot of stress on them, so I taped everything up for why not. Might need to change the tape. It's sitting holding up very good in the water, but, and of course there's the end of the, just a standard USB cable. Solar panel. This one is a Celtronics. So the output's 5 volts. Yeah, that's about it. So I was only operating on 2 bars out there, so I'm gonna leave this sit outside overnight, or tomorrow during the day, and let it get a good charge on it. But I didn't take a before photo or assembly video, but this side of the copper, which I believe was the one with the bubbles on it, there's a drastic difference in the sheen of the two. Now, makes me curious if I switch the polarity, if the one that was putting off the bubbles, which I believe was this one, if I switch the polarity, if this one would be smoking and then this one, instead of smoking, would be putting off the bubbles. I'm not sure, but I think this is the idea. Maybe we'll update a video after I make a better prototype, a more presentable one, but it seems like this is going to work. And of course, the piece of noodle, that's to keep it afloat. So, anyways, that's it. That's a copper ionizing something or other that I saw on the internet is good for your pool. Enjoy.